That's one of the more challenging parts of parenting. When you're going to be brutally honest with your kids about their skills and their abilities, stuff like that, you know. Small things, too. Their art. When are you going to be real with your kid about their art? When they're young, anything they bring you, you're like, oh, my little Picasso, so good. As they get older, you're like, you wanted me to see this? Can I put it on the fridge? You can put that under the fridge. You gotta try sports. This is a bad route for you. I know I'm bad at art because I had a teacher tell me I was bad at art. Yeah, second grade, Miss Higley. We were making portraits of MLK. And mine was so bad that Miss Higley pulled me aside and said she wasn't going to hang out with the other kids. Because she feared, and I quote, it was potentially dishonoring.
What's up? What's up? Thanks for the like.
I was like, message received, Miss Higley. I'll put the crayon down.
What's going on?
Undo the civil rights movement. I knew it was bad. I didn't know it was racist bad. I guess I got more tater in me than I realized. Okay, so that's one story that unites us. The other one, this unites us because it applies to both presidencies. Is I miss something. What I miss is the presidential fitness test meeting something. Once upon a time, you would take a week out of PE. You would run the mile, you would do some pull-ups, you would do some sit-ups, you would do a stretch, and then you would do the shuttle run. Remember that one right there? That important life skill, just in case there were ever erasers 20 feet apart in your life that you needed to quickly redistribute that skill.
It's getting chilly tonight.
And if you got in the top 20th percentile of each of those tests, you got a letter from the president congratulating you on your health and your athletic endeavors. That letter coming from Trump or Biden? Those specimens of fitness and health? Not exactly inspirational, right? That's like getting an Oscar from Shaq. That doesn't mean anything.
Oh,
Our presidents used to be athletes. Barack was an athlete. You see that guy's jump shot? That's an athlete right there. W could throw an 80-mile-per-hour fastball, dodge a shoe. That's a jock right there. Clinton had a gut. He was.
Get my pen out. It's a little stuck from being at work and whatnot, but it still works.
He's keeping his heart rate up. That's all I'm saying.
I went and bought some 2 Savage glasses.
Part of the reason I've never
You know what I mean?
Politics is because for my life to go the way I want it to go,
Yo.
I do need both parties in my life.
I got a set of these, like normal wears, and I got a set that are safety glasses for work. I'm perfectly fine. Are you okay?
Done on my behalf. Way right. I want him to have stormed the Capitol.
I have a head rush trying to poke the smoke out of this pen, though.
There's no such thing as too far right for my
I'm doing perfectly fine. Going camping tomorrow for a couple of days.
But that's my taxes. I wouldn't let a
First family camping trip of the year.
Liberals make better coffee. I'm sorry to tell you this. Conservatives make terrible coffee. They're going to call it espresso. Oh, no.
It's like I'm sick or something. I don't know what's going on. I've had a runny nose for a couple of days. I feel okay though, like, you know. I'm just sitting down watching some comedy. Got all the camping gear ready for this evening. So that'll be alright. Went and bought a new tent, went and bought a new air bed. I bought a new barbecue today, only because we needed one at the house. It was like 60, 70 bucks cheaper, so why not? Oh, this damn runny nose. Yeah, the temp has dropped from today, but it's not warm yet, but it's getting there.
Together, that's like a community statement, you know? By yourself, that's a crime. That is a crime.
It's only 9:30. Well, yeah, I just got off of like a full week of doing 13-hour shifts and shit. But I don't want to sleep all my days off away either, right?
And yeah, that's why.
I wasn't even off 2 full days, and they called me and they're like, "Yeah, you ready to go? You can give me 7 days." But it's good. Get home, have a couple days to chill, and then they call you, tell you, you know, this is where you're going. And the time you're expected to be there. 3 weeks. That's okay. I'll take that fucking easy $7,000. Well, it's not easy, but you know. Going to bed? Smoking this pen tonight is a bad idea. I don't know if I should get another pin top to go with me.
Well, it's 3 weeks, so.
Maybe 2.
Yeah. I know that there is a store out there too.
Yeah.
In Buren.
Yeah, it's not too far away. I'm also gonna go look at that car too. I want to see how that Trans Am looks. I'll probably get that other one though.
The one who you've been talking to.
Yeah, I want that Camaro, that '84 Camaro, so bad. What's going on? What's up, Boston? What's good? What's good? But yeah, I'm looking into buying a Camaro, an '84 Camaro, on my next days off. I've been talking to him. He's gonna pull it down. He's pulled it down off buy and sell and stuff like that. So the car is pretty much mine. It's just I gotta take. What did it say? 9 hours away?
Something like
10
that.
hours.
About
9-10 hours away, and then a boat ride that's 9 to 10 hours. But if we leave here, cross the boat in the night, get a cabin. Cross the boat, get a cabin, drive the 2-3 hours. Because that's what Tony said it was. Tony from Anakin-ish, he said it's about 2.5 hours from him.
okay.
So it'd be 5 hours to go get it, pick
It's
it
gonna
up.
be a 3-day trip.
No. 2
2
days.
nights.
2 days.
2 nights, that's 3 days.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. It is a good year. No, 84. 84. The car has literally no rust on it. It's in good shape. It runs. It drives. It was insured last year. It needs new brakes, which he has all the parts to do that. So, what color? She's orange, bright orange, and she got black. She's got a black hood scoop on her. And the rims are blacked out. Now, I kind of would have liked to have original rims, not painted ones.
They are original, they're just painted.
They're just painted, yeah, they're original, but they're just painted. But that's okay. The black rims, the blacked out rims kind of match the hood. The car will need one more thing black on it to make it
Tie together.
To tie it all
Like
together.
a black spoiler on the back.
No spoiler going on that car. No, sir.
That's all it'll do is spoil it.
That's exactly it. You put a spoiler on that car, it will spoil it. What I think I'll do though is, well, see if the tint on there now needs to be redone. So if I black out the tint, like fully black,
Yeah, then it'll match.
then it'll match.
You'll
Like this.
just catch tint charges every now and then.
No,
Not if you get the classic
I'll get.
plate.
Yeah, the classic plate still doesn't let you alone, let you free of tint tickets,
Oh, that's stupid.
right? Now it will be registered as a classic, so it'll get one inspection and that's it. But I'll never sell the car. Never. Never, ever.
Single guys always want to talk shop too. And he's always like, dude, you and your wife ever get a little naughty in the text thread, huh? You guys ever send some naughty pictures? Like, I'm sorry, are you asking if we send nudes? No, absolutely not. If I send a picture of her skin,
It will be nice. Maybe I'll post a picture up on my page here of the car.
does that look infected? I
Bad
can't see it,
juju.
I can't.
It is.
No, don't post it till you get it. It's bad juju.
True.
I didn't get that puppy, remember? I ended up being pregnant.
Oh yeah.
And I posted it, and I shouldn't have.
True. 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 Alright, I won't post it. I'll post a picture when I get it. Of me sitting in it. Or hugging it. Just lit on the roof like, oh, you my baby.
I had one single guy friend, he always wants to talk shop, he wants to talk about feet, and I had to cut him off. I was like, dude, no.
Mosquitoes are a little bit pain in the ass. They're coming through that screen there a little bit.
Oh my gosh, no. Bro, we don't clean our floors.
You got one of those carked, my doll?
I'm not trying to have some hot night with my wife and catch a Cheerio.
The woman even wants the car, so
Oh my gosh, did you splurge?
I showed her and she's like, yeah, it's a nice car. But I gotta go get a flatbed and make the trip and a truck. I gotta rent a truck and a flatbed to go get it. Which I think that would probably be like $400 or $500. Then you gotta think of the gas to go get it, which one tank, 2 tanks to go get it, 2 or 3 tanks to come back. Oof, he didn't strap his boat down. And then you got the boat fare too. The boat fare going across will probably be like $300-400. Coming back will be $600 to $800 because it goes on weight a little bit too. So.
Challenge, you know? You're trying to keep that spark alive in the bedroom that happens late at night.
It'll be fine.
Very frank conversation with my son recently. He's like, Dad, can I stay up late tonight? I was like, you could stay up late.
But are you? He goes.
But I wouldn't recommend it. If you want to milk that little bit of childhood that you have left, I recommend you retreat to your quarters. Because the fan can only get so loud.
Jesus Christ. I get what he's meaning now. Ugh.
Here's a question that every parent gets that I hate. People ask if you have a favorite kid. You don't have a favorite kid. You have a kid that you enjoy their company the most. And for me, it's my middle kid, Gloria. We just get along a lot. We're the same person. She has ADD, like me. It's a good time. We have blast. She officially got diagnosed recently. They go in, they do a 3-hour test. If you finish the test, you don't have ADD.
If they finish it, you don't have it.
But parenting ADD when you have ADD is a challenge. I admit that. They handed me this 30-page pamphlet on how to raise a child with ADD. I was like, you know I'm not reading this. You gotta give me this information in some other format. Is there like a VR experience we can do? A series of instructional TikToks? How about that?
That's funny.
But she's like me in that her and I, we have 2 emotions. Gloria and I, we have 2 emotions. We have chill and we have rage. Chill.
Go camping tomorrow.
That's
you.
What?
You've got 2 moods and only 2 moods.
What's that?
Chill and rage.
Yeah, don't get me going.
Takes the dressing into the tune of David Bowie song Let's Dance. She takes the dressing and she goes,
I'm not that bad. Over there talking like I'm a lunatic.
I go, that's unbelievable. What you just did right there.
No, you're chill.
Did you just do a Bowie theme?
When you're not raging.
About this specific
Just kidding.
Some things do get me going.
She's also mean. She's got that rage. She is like mean. She'll bring
But you should have seen me when I was like 20.
Like I've never hit my dog.
Like, you know?
I can't imagine.
Like, I go from like, you know, but I've learned to control like my anger a lot and things like that, you know? I used to be like, you know, one person say something, I'd be just,
Spaz out.
I'd just be fucking at 0, just chilling, and then next thing you know, I'm at 150, just fucking.
Already a punch in the face.
Yeah, just swinging for the fences already. Not anymore though.
Good.
You gotta understand though, like it's been a good 7, 8 years since I've been in a real good fight.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I can't fight, or I wouldn't be able to.
No,
fight.
It's not about that.
It's just, you know,
Not letting yourself get there.
I'd rather not have that confrontation.
Absolutely.
Anymore. At one point in my life, confrontation, bring it on. Now it's like I'm gonna walk this way.
Yeah, it's just over. I'm the same way. I think that has a lot to do with overcoming a narcissist.
Yeah, probably.
Because I went through the same thing, and now what you're saying makes sense to me.
Yeah, like,
So
well, you see how it is,
When you're
right?
living with a narcissist, it's like you're constantly, it's almost like you're addicted to the battling, right? The fighting.
Yeah.
It becomes normal. And then when you get out, you don't want none of it.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. Like, you see how it is now sometimes for me. And, like, when I called said person out the other day, oh, you just want to fight. You're just messaging me to fight, and then they just didn't reply.
Because it was true.
Because I was right. And that's how I killed the conversation. It's like, oh, you just want to fight.
Yeah.
And then no reply.
Which she proved that she just wanted to fight.
Yeah, she just
Because
wanted.
what she sent was the same thing, except it wasn't legally binding. Because she didn't write custody on it.
She doesn't want that word on it because then she'd probably think.
But that's the only thing that makes it legally binding.
Yeah.
You need that word or else it's not legal.
Technically, where she sent it to me, and if say I go ahead now and I buy those tickets for coming down and going back, right? And she doesn't let that happen. It falls on her to pay it back to me.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, well, she had to. The picture she sent, it was signed by her.
It was printed, signed, not handwritten, signed. And really, there's no witness. So.
It doesn't count anyway.
You know, what do you believe? You know what I should have got was Kathy's number the other day. I missed talking to Kathy and seeing Kathy in the chat.
Sure, she'll pop in at some point.
She popped in the other day and she said hello, and then she dipped out.
She said that she watches other people's streams and stuff too, right? So
Yeah.
she's probably watching them.
I'm not as active as I once was, right?
You know, well, you're working now. But summer's here.
Yes.
We'll always be more active in the summer, I think.
Yeah. Well, when I want that tent.
We both get that seasonal sadness.
Yeah, it's
Seasonal
it's not even that. It's like sometimes like I'll go and make a bunch of videos, you know, like I'll spend a month, I'll make 4 or 5 videos, and then I'll just be like, you know, not burnt out, but like kind of like a meh phase. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but then I've always got more like videos and things ready to go, so it's not so bad. I can take that week.
And it's different now because you have so much of the gear that you wanted.
Yeah, well, I have a lot of gear now, like, you know, and I'm working now 2 on 1, so I only get 1 week
out of the 4 that you used to have.
Yeah, I only get 1 week out of the month now to actually make a video. So with doing that, it's like, you know, What are we looking for? Oh, stand up. When was that? We watched that one?
Yeah, 2023.
When I was a kid, I always viewed my dad as larger than.
Couple I seen that I was waiting for you.
It went out, didn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, because you uses it like a microphone.
I'm talking.
I wish they had cell service up at that park.
There's a little bit.
Not enough to do a live video. That's kind of what I liked about the
You
carnival.
never know. We'll see. We'll see where we're at. There are some spots that aren't dead.
She'll probably put us in a good spot that she knows there's cell service, so that she can message.
It's gonna be by the park. I know it's that. And the best cell service is at the park.
Yeah.
The playground, I mean.
I think I had a little bit of service there last time.
I did. I was playing YouTube music last time we were there.
Yeah, I can't remember. I gotta charge that speaker too, make sure that's charged.
About a year
You
ago.
can't remember
What?
the last time we went, the trip?
And my wife and daughter and I live in Brooklyn. There's all these smoke
What do you
shops there.
mean? The one for the concert?
No. When we went to Big Falls.
I remember saying, yeah.
And yes, we
What
can.
about it?
And
We were talking about cell service.
my daughter.
I can't remember if there was cell service or not.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Not that I couldn't remember the trip.
What's the good life? I don't even know.
It's not what I'm doing.
It's not what I'm doing.
That was funny.
Drugs as best they can. Well, some people do drugs and they sort of make you happy, but it's sort of
Oh, hey, listen to her over there.
you don't want to get too happy because then you got to use more drugs to
Oh,
get as
la.
happy as it was the first time, and then the 8th or 9th time you're in real trouble. Anyway.
Yes.
Mom
That's
and I
facts.
sometimes. Not often. Mostly when we were younger. Not your age, like 3 years
What's
old.
up, what's
You
up?
are now.
No light out here anymore. I could plug it in.
But I don't.
Shine a light on it for me and I'll fuck with it.
Just pass me the plug. I'll see if I can get it to close. Come here, take this.
This is as far as it's going.
Yes, take this. Oh my sweetheart. Here, take this.
On drugs. You know,
Shine the light down there now.
Hold the light still! Fuck!
Yes, for the love of God. Didn't your father ever teach you how to hold light
Where do you
bulb?
think I learned that line from? I was the boy that never came.
Don't tell me that.
I've already told you that a million
Those
times.
shirts are worn ironically to this day by people.
Let me just get some electrical tape.
on drugs.
I gotta get it together first, Manair. Before you put electrical tape on it there, dick cheese.
On the DARE program, I had not considered using drugs. And
How did it fit before and not fit now?
I don't
they laid
know.
out all the options. I was like, I should try these drugs and make an educated decision because they made it sound pretty exciting. They were like, kids are going to come up to you. I was like, keep talking. My kids hadn't come up to me. This was the most exciting social development of my childhood. Kids are going to come up to you. They're going to offer you a
Da
friend.
da! Oh.
Not together yet, my dear. Settle down.
Angel dust. I was a 6th grade altar boy.
There's some black tape out there, isn't there?
Yes, there is.
To this day, I have not been offered crank
Trying to fix the plug.
nor angel dust, nor any. I mean,
Yeah.
not even cocaine.
I'll hold it.
I've never seen cocaine. I mean, sometimes people don't even believe it. Like, yeah,
Oh, nerves.
not once
Burb.
someone thought that Joe is in
I
my.
get the tape.
Who do I look like? That's how people see me. I was watching Spare Park the other day, and this stranger was walking in front of me, and someone said to that stranger, "You got an undercover cop walking behind you." And he looked back at me, and I looked behind me, and there was no one there. I said to the stranger, I go, no. That's exactly what an undercover cop would say.
I can buy it if you want.
So I don't, I've never used recreational drugs. Yeah, I mean, in college, my friends would smoke pot, but I was the least fun person to smoke with. I was the guy who was like, do you guys hate me? Why does my heart hurt? Is that
See if it works.
Who's at the door? Who's at the door? Who's at the door? It wasn't a good hang, and so I just veered away from all that.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! I fixed it. I fixed it. I did something today.
You also set up a barbecue today.
That's enough for today. Pass me a smoke, huh? Yeah, I built a barbecue today. That was good though. I'm glad I didn't buy it the first time I looked at it.
I told you, wait, it'll be on sale. And what happened?
And then we go back 2 weeks later.
It's on sale.
The one we were looking at was like $250. Was now $160. So I was like, yeah, we'll get that now.
I had a gut feeling. I was like, no, I'll wait till next time.
Yeah, they added. They ordered too many.
Yeah, there was way too many overstock.
And everybody bought barbecues in the first couple of months, summer, like the first couple of weeks of spring.
Yeah.
And I waited a bit, and I saved what, $60?
Yeah.
A little bit more
You
than
got a
that.
stovepipe for $50.
Yeah, I bought a fucking stovepipe for the cabin.
Brand new.
Brand new 7-inch. The box was damaged and the pipe had a little kink in it, which won't hurt it. And I got it for $50. It was regular $200.
It was nice to see that price tag on her cash register go from $200 to $50.
Yeah,
I was like, oh my god.
she scanned the top of it. It went to $200. Then I was like, no, it's on sale, on sale.
The clearance.
It's
She's on clearance.
It's on clearance.
She's
And
like,
then,
oh.
and then I got it, and it's a good pipe.
So we're gonna have to write a mass email.
So for $50, I saved $150 on that stovepipe,
Crazy. Plus the tax you saved.
plus the tax too. Yeah. Hello. What's up?
Pretty good.
So that was all right.
Baseball again. People would have been furious.
I need it for the cabin. I'll just I'll put 7-inch pipe up top.
Oh, we have fish now.
Yeah, we got an aquarium. So I'll put 7-inch pipe up top, and then inside the cabin, I'll put a 6-inch 7 to a 6 reducer, and then I'll just use 6-inch pipe in the cabin. And I can just pop it off there and clean the bottom and clean the top, and I won't have to get on the roof at all. So that's kind of my thought.
I go, are you concerned? She goes, well, do you know the side effects? I go, I don't know. She
Like to go back to the cabin, though?
lots of memory, poor motor skills.
You want to go to the cabin?
I said,
What?
oh, I just thought
Friday? No, we're leaving.
We leave Saturday.
Leave Saturday. Want to go to the cabin Saturday?
For one night?
That's the only problem. Well, we could come back Monday morning, but it had to be early Monday morning. But then again, what time Monday morning am I leaving? Because I'll need to be back home so we can. Gotta go back to work Tuesday. Well, Tuesday's first shift. I gotta leave Monday. Go back and make some on Monday.
I'm depressed.
We were gonna go for a house, but
I have to wait.
we gotta wait a little bit longer. Just need to be longer.
Another year.
It's not bad. It's only 12 months. It'll take no time.
We can have a real good down payment by then.
I did the math.
Yeah.
right?
So how do I explain that?
With me making what I make, right?
That means if we keep saving, that Pasadena house could be ours.
Yeah, it could be right on the river.
Yep, it could be.
Because what was the down payment for that one? Like 40,000.
40. It was like 40.
There are
And that was at
things I feel like I can't
at
explain
10%,
to my
I
daughter.
think.
Like she's 9 years old and it's just getting harder and harder because when they're
That'd be a
younger,
nice
it
house.
doesn't
We seen a
matter.
house that was for sale.
It's like a dream house, really.
It's beautiful.
Right on the lake.
Right on the river. You got mountains on the other side of the river. You got a nice spot.
No, hardly no neighbors.
Barely any neighbors.
Like an acre of land.
Oh, and it's just got the nice backyard. And it's got a nice
Tanner, yeah, about 360 views.
360 views. Yeah, like you can look. Like all three sides of the house pretty much have nice big picture windows
It's beautiful.
that like you could just see the river the whole way, any way you look, you know? You look out the window this way, there's the river. Because the river kind of comes around and the house is kind of like out on that little, almost on a little point area. There's a lot of land there too. There's a big shop. It's a beautiful house. It would be one of those houses that you buy and it's like, yeah, I'm dying in here.
620,000. I need to find it on Remax. Hang on.
Yeah, the house is like 600.
It's 620,000.
620 grand. $500,000 for that house,
It's
but
beautiful.
it's so nice.
So worth it. That would be a forever home.
That's eating McDonald's. That's eating Kraft dinner and hot dogs every day for the next 40 years.
Yes. Here it is.
And that's when I realized.
A 12-foot island
Explain what a stroke.
Where, in the
in
kitchen?
the kitchen.
Yeah, the house is huge.
I took a
It's not even that big.
Full basement.
I know the bullet points, you know, I go to brain injury and it's
The entire exterior has been completely redone. But the property tax is insane.
What's the property tax?
2,500.
That's a year though. So it's like $200 a month.
Was, but I think it was like in the best.
The mortgage.
What's the mortgage?
This is the 20%.
With 20% down, it's still
That's
$3
still
grand.
$3,000.
$3,000 mortgage for that house. Holy!
That's insane. 25 years. Paying $3,000 a month for 25 years.
I got a good job, but I don't know about that.
We'll build one. We'll get the land.
And we were looking at land too, instead of going the house route. Like, I'm a carpenter, so I can do that type of thing.
There has to be sewage.
And there's a piece of land that's like, what, 45 or something? It's 50. And the thing is, it's on town water, but it has no sewer hookup, so we'd have to put in a tank, and it has to be
Routed.
approved tank, and it has to be routed, and it needs everything. And the lot on it though has what, a 40 by 20 shop on it.
Something like that.
But what we were gonna do is convert 3/4 of that shop into a house while we work on building another house on the property.
We'll just make that livable so that we can build our house.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're waiting now.
Put a little kitchen in there.
Let
Hook
go.
up the
I'm
water.
all set. We're waiting.
I know, we're waiting. It's okay. But like you said, in that year's time, we can have a deadly down payment.
Yeah,
We can almost even buy that land outright,
absolutely.
right?
If we went the land route, then yeah.
Like in a year's time, we can buy that land.
I'm gonna keep watching for trailers.
Oh yeah, keep watching. Just keep looking.
Because if we do find a good trailer, then we can get land.
Yeah.
Next level mansplaining. I mean, that's just mansplaining.
See what happens.
You don't know the term mansplaining, but a man explains to a woman something she might understand better than the man. I'm not
That's a motorhome, fool.
an RV.
It says it's free. I love free.
It's not
It's in
actually
Corn.
free.
Oh, it's in Corner Brook. I thought I said Cormac.
Oh, Cornerbrook.
What year is it?
1999. It's got 75,000
Clicks on it.
clicks.
When I was a kid, I always viewed my dad.
I wonder if it passed inspection. I wonder how much he wants with it.
That's what I was wondering.
That's the other question.
My dad, 'cause he knew
I wouldn't mind a motorhome. Live out here in the summer and then track out to BC in the winter.
Yeah.
Lots of drilling going on out there too.
He was like, what can I do in these lots of time when I would be parenting? In fairness,
I got the farmer's tan going.
wanted a dad.
Look at me. Holy shit.
And he wanted another secondary degree. So our goals were at odds.
Oh, there's a sky raising for you.
No. Don't let it in.
It's not in. The curtain's closed. The thingy's
Saw
closed.
that side of my dad, you know.
June bugs are out.
Strangers would come up to me to be
No
like,
point in them anyway.
great
Loose
doctor.
point.
Alright.
Not trying to lose point for filters.
Filters for what?
The tank, $20 fish to supplies. The other thing's the filters there.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, I get that, but it's far away.
Here's my dad. That was Freudian.
I could grab it on the way back from work. But if it's really not worth it, you can just buy them on Amazon. Get the 8-pack or the 12-pack.
Yeah, absolutely.
What was that first part where he said it's not his dad? Is this gonna twist into the ending of Chinatown?
A boat. That's a nice boat for $2 grand.
He wasn't my
That's a
dad.
nice boat for 2 G's. Ooh, buddy.
1987.
That's what the boat is? I have a fucking house or a fucking yard full of old shit.
Needs some work. Could be an easy fix. Could be.
Could be.
It
It could be.
could be an easy
Probably
fix.
not.
What do you think when people say
I'll
stuff
be
like
back
I don't
here.
like it. I don't like it.
And you're going in the bush. Whether you better get a toucan and
I will
a
have
hoodie
a
that's
hoodie.
got a hood, so you can tuck your hair in.
Well,
and
they
put
only
your-
use out for an hour and it goes away.
I used to party in the bushes and never seen one.
We'd never tow it. We'd never tow it.
Head first ball, and I got to it, and then the kid on the other team kicked my head. I know. With the intensity he had intended. for
What's up? What's up?
I don't
Y'all like my new shades?
what I have been told.
It says, oh, you can't see it. It says Too Savage.
And it says be iconic on the side. Or be an icon.
You're just weird. She got a sticker. It says Too Savage on it, and she won't give it to me from a hard hat.
You can have it as long as the next time we do a glasses order, I get the sticker.
Yeah, you can have. What if I get a new hard hat? I'm gonna need another sticker.
Buy the new hard hat now then.
But I should order a bunch of glasses and say in the note, put
Please add more stickers.
put more stickers because we want to put them places.
To another, I'd be like, I'm $600 deep. Please include more stickers.
There you go.
What's your middle name? What are the classes?
Not one sticker. Give us like 5 stickers.
Yeah, come on. We bought 4 pairs of glasses
4 sets of glasses.
and
almost,
1 sticker.
Almost $300 and 1 sticker.
Oh, it was more than 300. It was $277 plus the $50
Yeah, so it was $325.
Yeah. Plus the $50 customs fee.
Yeah, it was bullshit. Free shipping till it gets to Canada.
Yeah, not including customs.
That's the thing now. Everything's so expensive to send through the mail, especially if it leaves any country and goes to another.
I was so nervous. I was like, what's he gonna say? doesn't know anything about science.
There's a dog just barking outside, losing his mind.
And he brought his medical tools and he took them out one by one.
Jeez, give it up, man.
He took out a three-dimensional model of the brain.
Let your dog inside.
Brain. And all these kids came up to me afterwards and they were like, "Your dad is wicked smart."
Did you recently get a job in the oil fields? I haven't noticed you on here in a minute.
Pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah. Well, we're not drilling for oil. We're digging for gold and pyrite and, you know, stuff like that.
Rocks.
Like Cam Patterson said, I'm not, but I like rocks. But yeah, I've been working a lot lately. Just trying to get out of the hole that I found myself in for the last 2 years.
Build up a little life for our family.
Yeah.
Get the things we want so we can make better videos.
I haven't been yeah, like I've been putting a video probably every 2 weeks now. You know, just trying to stay, you know,
There.
a little bit active. Like, yeah, it's not every week now. Like I'm going camping tomorrow for 2 nights. So there'll be a video out of that, right? And it all depends on how the weather plays out. I might do a stealth camp video that I've been looking at since last year. The place I've been looking at since last year. So, and this time I go to work, I'm going to work for 3 weeks. So, and I'm probably already a week in now. I'd have to look at the last video. So the one that I make now, I'm just gonna have to make it, edit it, and put it out pretty much. Yeah, I'm still gonna be in the bush. It's just, you know, it's not gonna be as plentiful like I just said. It won't be every week, but it'll be, you know, every 2 weeks or once a month.
It's what we like to do. So as much as we can.
As much as
We
I
do.
can, I will. But, you know, I have to work and I have to live at the same time, so when I started YouTube, right, and doing videos, I wasn't working, and I had a bunch of time on my hands, and that's kind of why I did YouTube, to see if, you know, I can make anything come of it. Now, I'm not saying anything won't come of it, but
In the meantime.
I can't put all my time into it. I need to live and have money, and when something doesn't pay, it can't go on forever. It's just the way it is.
We need to be able to fund being able to make the videos.
Yeah, so. But I'm not going anywhere. I'm still going to be here. It's just not every week. Lives, now they happen pretty like on the fly. Yeah, well, that's going to take a bit to get into process. We're thinking of our best options for that. Well, I'm glad you enjoy the videos. There's a few new ones up. But like I said, not gone forever. Just, you know, once winter comes and everything starts to slow down, you will see me post probably more often. If I'm down, like not working for 2 or 3 weeks, you'll probably see a video or 2 post up. But when I'm working 2 weeks and I get off on my 7 days, I just, you know, I'm burnt out almost, and I just want to chill. I usually make 1 video on my days off, so then, you know, the next one is at least recorded, and while I'm at work, not while I'm at work, but when I get back to camp and stuff, I'll edit the video, and we got Wi-Fi and stuff on the drills and stuff like that, so I can upload the video right from the drill. That's no big deal. That's how I did the last one. I was dumping tubes and getting rock and uploading the video at the same time.
I don't like my daughter's friends. Am I allowed to say that? I don't even know. I love my daughter more than anything in the world. I don't like her friends. I don't know.
Goddamn pen top.
I don't know.
Keeps clogging up.
Time with 9-year-olds, you're not related. This is an insufferable bunch. When I'm with a friend, I'm like, this makes me really not understand pedophilia. Stay with me. I'm gonna tiptoe through this.
That was funny.
minefield of a topic.
Almost give yourself a head brush trying to get something out of it.
With you for the stroke stuff.
Give me that. I like that one. Oh, I thought that was a joke.
Obviously, I'm the most heinous of crimes.
We're gonna smoke one. Light them if you got them.
Seriously.
I don't get the sound.
Parsley.
I just planted some parsley.
Yeah, you did.
Some real parsley.
Yeah, real parsley though.
Are our worst and dumbest. Stay with me. I have examples. So,
The dog is just out there losing his lid.
Yeah.
Like the dog got out. Even the kids are scared of that dog.
I'll give you
Lear jumped on top of her car.
birthday party.
Did you?
When the dog ran out the door, Lear dropped everything and jumped up on top of her car to get away from the dog. And
One of her friends
McKenna was like, "Oh, Lyric's scared," and I was like, "Rightfully so. She bit her arm,
Yeah.
like bad. It wasn't a small bite.
Yeah.
She needed stitches.
4 stitches ain't just.
Ain't no joke."
Yeah.
They're all just dead in the
Yeah, I would
eye.
have jumped on top of the car too. Fuck it.
That one's for you.
That one's for me. I got one for myself. Must be getting low.
Yeah. Those and this.
Oh yeah, here comes the moral. Yeah. Don't look at me though, eh?
That's why I've been rolling. 'Cause I'm trying to roll them all.
To the store tomorrow, I can already fucking see it. Women are so bad with money. In ya.
I think it's technically bullying. So, it's me,
I'm bad too
Jenny,
sometimes though.
Buddha, broccoli,
Like I'll sit there and
broccoli's
I'm so indecisive when it comes to spending money.
I mean, we live in Brooklyn.
Like I'll sit there and what? How long did I think about buying that computer?
Oh, months.
Months upon months.
We were debating it for a long time because you got that Xbox,
Yeah.
and then we were like, well,
We stopped at this bakery.
I mean, there were games we were watching Neebs, and he was playing games that we couldn't play, and then we seen Schedule 1.
Boom. Sold.
That was the catalyst. The catalyst to buying the laptop and the 2 computers was just simply the game Schedule 1.
Sold. That night when we seen that game be posted up and everybody was playing Schedule 1, we went and bought 2 computers the next day.
Yep.
I went to Staples. I looked at one there, and when the fucking what was it, $1,500 or whatever.
It was $14.90. It came up on the thing.
Yeah, $14.90 came up on the till, and I was like, it damn near broke my heart, right? And then I looked around, and then the next couple of days after that, I was like, you know, kind of like, yeah.
So we didn't buy it.
No, I didn't buy that one. But I was like psyching myself up. We went back to Corner Brook and I was gonna buy it and I was like, you know what, never mind. Fuck that. And then I found a better computer on buy and sell
For cheaper.
for cheaper with better insides and stuff like that. So I got that and I've been using that one ever since, and it's amazing computer. And then she got one. And then I was like, well, I need a computer for work, so then I bought a laptop. So now we can game while I'm at work. Bought the laptop to game while I was at work. Game one time, that was it.
Just so tired after working all day.
Well, after you do a 12-hour or 13-hour shift, you get home, you get back to camp, you eat, you shower.
You got nothing left to give. Like,
Yeah.
playing a game is not relaxing.
No.
It's not relaxing.
And it's not like I had a good spot either. I didn't have a comfy chair.
Right.
Smoke them if you got them, folks.
Jenny Nuna from Urban Air, Urgent Care.
But yeah, I'm really indecisive when it comes to spending money. Like, I thought about buying a barbecue for the last 2 months too, and today was the day that I pulled the trigger.
Because it was on sale, finally.
Like, it was originally $250, $260, and it was on for $160. I was like, yeah, we're getting that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what this is exactly. I think they created this thing because someone was having a panic attack.
It was like a $600 day. Fuck. But I got everything that we needed.
I got decorations for a party. I just have to figure out the invites.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, urgent care is the urban air of medicine. 4 weeks a year, it's a Halloween store. I think that's a red flag. You know, we're frazzled. We're like, our daughter came down wrong on the trampoline and her foot. They're like, oh, she should probably see a doctor. And we're like, well, that's why we came here. They're like, no, we don't know any doctors.
Let's put my shades on. Can I see the screen then? Oh yeah, I can see the screen then. Nobody needs to know I'm stoned. Do the shades look alright though?
They're amazing.
I'm not asking you, I've already got your opinion.
Fingers crossed, and then
I don't know how they come back, but fingers crossed.
what the Rays have said, and it all takes place in that room right there. Mom and I will be out here. We are not allowed anywhere near what is about to happen. It is way too dangerous.
Oh, neck's killing me.
There will be technicians in there with you. They will.
My neck is killing me.
You will not be wearing one. Don't think too hard about that. And take it away, fellas. So she's worried, and for good reason. The doctor came out a few minutes later. She goes, Luna broke one of the bones in her foot. And so we're going to put a cast on her.
Should have got a salmon rod today.
For about 2 months.
Yeah.
Your daughter brings
And went and got a salmon license.
Really like the whole family has broken your collective foot.
Now I got a salmon rod at the cabin.
A lot of foot
But that's 2 hours away. I don't want to drive 2 hours for a salmon rod. Your father should have one.
I was angry about Arrow because he jumped in front of her on the trampoline, and I was angry about Urban Air. At my lowest
Your
point,
father, if you got a salmon rod, they'd be like, where are you going? I'm like, going to the falls. Maybe if I asked him, be like, yo, you want to go salmon fishing? Maybe he'll change his mind about going fucking
True.
out to the cove. Like, hey, let's go salmon fishing for the next couple of days.
showed up at the Beacon Theater tonight and said Urban Air shouldn't be a company.
You gotta catch it and keep it. You can catch it and release too.
Urban Air.
It's just no
I
bother.
think it's a fantastic company that injures children 365 days a year, which is comedic hyperbole. I came out here today and said drugs don't kill people. Urban Air kills people. You would know that's the perfect example of satire, Your Honor. And things I feel like I can explain to my daughter. I mean, I can't explain strokes or X-rays or drugs. Increasingly, we have to explain sex because younger and younger devices in your pockets that have access now to porn. So now we have to also explain porn, which, I can hit the bullet points, but
Jesus Christ.
I'm hazy on the genres. Even the simpler genres, like homemade porn, I'm confounded by. After I have sex, all I can think is at least no one saw that. I'm never like, how were we not rolling? Alright, go again. It's gonna be 40 minutes.
That's funny. What's up? What's up?
Growing up, when I was 12,
Smoking
I
me
had
down.
hard nipples, which I'm aware isn't sex. I had hard nipples, and it's just something that happens sometimes during puberty. And I say sometimes because when I first built up the courage to share this story with my college roommate, he laughed for 5 minutes straight. At the end of the laughter, he said to me, and I quote, he goes, "I think that's just a you thing."
I think that's just a you thing.
So when I was 12, I had hard nipples, and I've always been a hypochondriac, so I thought
Ooh.
it was cancer. And
Ah.
a hypochondriac, I'm not
What's
exaggerating.
good?
I didn't think
What's
maybe
good?
it was cancer. I thought, I have cancer. What are the next steps? We didn't have urgent care. And I didn't know any doctors.
Pass us a smoke there, law.
So
There, Cheech.
I walked into the living room.
I just made her birthday invitations.
On
And I
Facebook.
go, "Hey, Dad,
No, on a website.
think
I just gotta
might
print them now.
have Cancer.
Ew.
See?
Why do you think that?
Actually, see if I can just open it.
Show me it.
I said I have hard nipples.
You can zoom in.
Why, there you gotta turn your phone on. That
For
idiot.
yourself.
Oh, you fucking. Jesus Christ, now I'm blinded. Blinded by the light.
Zoom in if you have to.
Are you ready for Paw 2? Let's see what you did there.
Which was nice.
Doggy paddle in the pool.
Yeah.
I like that.
We don't say I love you, we don't hug. So when my dad caressed my hard nipple,
Yeah. That works.
I distinctly remember thinking
It's free, you just have to. There's a watermark. I can cut it off. That's how it's free.
Yeah, the watermark. Yeah, there's always gonna be a watermark. I could have did that on the one app.
Not hard at all.
Nope.
You know what I mean?
Done. Just gotta print down.
And that was the end of the conversation. That was the closest to a sex talk I would receive for the rest of my
I
life.
might just share it in the grade 2 group.
At Atlantic Lottery, you
Could.
can count on fair and
What's everybody up
responsible
to?
ways to play. Sometimes that means having the tools.
I'm watching an ad right now.
What happens beyond the game is game changing.
3, 2, 1. Another ad. Nope. There, I was wrong.
We just weren't physically affectionate.
What? Dad? I am not your father.
But damn.
But Dad. Oh, not too much. What's up, bro?
My son is hypertonic. He needs an IV immediately. They go, "We
I'm
need
just
you to
watching
fill
a
out
bit of
the insurance
TV.
form." So she's
Got all the camping gear ready. It's in the car.
And then my dad
Woo-woo.
Going for 2 days.
walked in and he
3
said,
days, 2 nights.
and he goes,
Wow, yeah, we're
2
going
full days.
2 full days.
and they did it, which is
Well, you look almost like my dad.
dad's dysfunctional.
Well, your dad's a good-looking guy. Let me tell you something, you know.
So I don't
What's up, my guy?
What's up, my guy? Right? Josh just talks like me, Josh.
Yeah.
That's how I talk. What's up, my guy?
Very true.
Josh, 86. It's my doppelganger.
And he rubbed my shoulder
You almost looked like my
for
dad.
15 minutes.
I'm not your dad.
And it was the slightest gesture. And I still remember it.
I'm RSVPing, lol.
Jenny and I
Who said
are
that?
the opposite with our
That's
daughter.
right.
We
Oh.
are too much. Whatever too much is, we're going to find out when she's an adult. Because we say, I love you, we hug her, we squeeze her. You know, like we were at a
Yeah, we can kind of get a number of how many is going to be there.
That's what the RSVP is for, right?
She doesn't have it, you know.
So hopefully people message and say, hey, I'm coming, because nobody came last
You know,
year.
we have a
And she was really upset.
Well, the thing is, you had it when school was out last
It was
year.
out, right. So I'm having it on her exact birthday. The only problem is there's a birthday party the day before, and it's on Father's Day.
going to the rehearsals, and she's not going pro. It's not happening.
Yeah.
But there was no other choice.
We're trying for
There's no
like-
other days.
No. The pool wasn't open again for another like 2 months, like unbooked.
Oh,
It
okay.
was the only date that I could get.
Dad.
That makes sense
That
then.
was
Well,
fantastic.
I'd
Even
imagine.
if I wasn't fantastic. I know. I had to say that because that is so true. You are so much better at life.
Hey,
than
in
you
the
are
long
at
run,
life.
if some do, that gives the parents to,
I've got that
and
last
fathers
step
can
to
get them
say
gifts.
that to when she's 15 and she tells me I'm garbage.
You know what I mean?
have
For an hour.
thoughts about you as well.
They're just saying they like it better this year because this time I booked the swimming after the party room, but last time we had the swimming and then the party room. But it'd be better to have the party room first because then we don't have to wait for people to change
Yeah.
and come back, and then she's not soaking wet during the party.
Yeah, no. Swimming's last. What are you talking about?
Yeah, so that's what we did this time.
What's going on?
Doggy paddle in the pool. That was cute.
Do that because kids don't know.
I thought of that. I didn't think of the potty time.
Yeah. Oh,
I did think of the party room.
If you're selfish, your kids know you're selfish. If you're kind, they know you're kind. Like a few months ago, Una noticed that when I had woken up, that Jenny had made me pancakes. You heard that correctly. It was just one. She made me pancakes.
Shit, son.
And I said, thank you, pancake. Because she's deeply familiar with my health profile, so she knows the right
Gotta plug in my phone tonight, make sure it's charged.
It's pancake.
I got the battery banks.
So I wanted to do something nice for her
Gross.
because my
What?
love language
I
is
said Loki thinks they're sky raisins. You're talking about June bugs?
Oh,
And if you're
Mom
not,
said gross.
yours is too. And if you're not,
gross.
yours is too. And
Only
you're
out for an hour.
I didn't know there was a game going on. Jenny said to me, she goes, sometimes I feel like you're keeping score.
What?
And I was like,
Mom's gonna love it.
I'm not being
I love
clever.
what?
What do you think the
I just got the MP4
Oh,
of the
the
concert.
concert. Oh my sweet
I wish
Jesus.
I were. Jenny describes me as the narrator of our marriage.
You're
We're
processing
going
this
after
video.
it.
Are you fucking with me right now?
I'll be scrubbing dishes in the sink.
They don't have it linked up yet. It's still uploading. Give it a half hour.
Grab ice cream for your parents, and I'm gonna take the hair out of the drain in the shower. And she'll be like,
Weird time to post it.
Please download and backup
"You just
ASAP.
do it," and then-
Due to it only being available a certain amount of time.
'Cause I do a lot of stuff.
Any issues, please message. They're still processing it. Yeah, it's not up
It's
yet.
like when I put up a video, it has to process first, then it downloads.
So if I
then it posts.
forward this, will that attach with it?
Should.
Doesn't look like
Three,
it.
doesn't matter.
I'll just have to wait until I download it.
Yeah.
I wanted to send it to her right now because she's active right now.
I don't even know where it came from. I don't know. I don't know how to be married. Like, no one taught me to be married. I'm just winging it every day. I mean, my marriage doesn't look anything like my parents' marriage. My parents would argue about stuff all the time, and like Jenny and I argue, but it's different because Jenny's an introvert, and so arguing with an introvert is just reading into the silences.
Reading into this.
And deciding which of the silences you want to have words. We were walking to pick up Una the other day, and Jenny seemed quiet. I was like, what's going on? And she goes, nothing. But I wasn't nothing. It was one of those forks in the road where I'm like, wait, do I probe? Or do I let it lie?
Pick your battles.
I've been married 16 years. I have no idea. Has anybody who's been married a long time? Shout out how many years? How many years have you been married? Oh, 35 years. Anyone longer than 35 years? 40. How about you? That's a lot. First of all, what's your name? Anne? And what's your husband's name? Your husband's name is Jan? And your name is Anne? Okay. And
Okay.
I'm just getting that correctly? Anne and Jan? Are you real people? Are you... So Anne and Jan have been married 57 years. By the way, my parents have been married 60 years. Yeah, too long, right? I mean, when I was in my 20s, I said to my mom, something that I'd been holding in for years. I go, Mom, if you ever wanted to divorce Dad, we would be okay with that. I thought she was going to be like, thanks. You know what I mean? But she said to me something I'll never forget. She goes, Michael, you cannot understand someone else's marriage. You think that's true, Ann?
You think that's true, man?
Jan, do you think that's true?
Thumbs up.
Ann and Jan? Or is it Jan and Ann? So Ann and Jan, you are the broccoli Rob of this audience. I think this is hilarious. You probably do not think this is hilarious. This is your life all the time. So Ann, I want to ask you advice. In this situation, when you say to Jan,
I'm there for an hour now.
what do you
He
think?
just comes and goes, comes and goes.
Probe, or would you let it lie? Probe. So Anne says probe. And Jan, would you
Let it lie.
let it lie?
Let it lie.
That works, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't start an argument where you don't want.
The story of Anne and Jan's happy ending.
So he gets nagged.
In a relationship, it's usually there's one calm and one.
Yeah.
It's like the opposites attract thing, right?
Yeah.
And that's why people say like, "Oh, you complete me," or "You make me better," because usually people are opposites and they tend to pull them one way or the other.
I probe. I just think it's just better than
Yeah, where one person lacks, the other person picks up.
Exactly.
Well, what do you think about
I
it?
get
She said
it.
nothing. She sort of like doubled down on it. And then I threw it off a bit. I go, well, where did you just come from just now? She goes, I was at home and I was watching the news and I got sad about the war. And I said, do you think it's my fault? And I was raised Catholic. I'm open to the idea that anything could be my fault. I think it's possible I masturbated so much caused a war in the Middle East.
What one?
Maybe I'm a dreamer.
What's the matter with you, Jumpy?
Yes. That scared me.
Yeah, it was kind of loud.
He doesn't like a lot of jokes, but he particularly doesn't like it when it's crude. And then also personal, so he wouldn't have loved. The 5-minute section on hard nipples. And he doesn't like political jokes. As a matter of fact,
Well, I'm gonna take off.
I did
That's
a
great.
political joke, and then we
Huh?
So that's quick.
discussion from it about politics.
70 minutes.
It was tense. You know, I was
Not bad.
visiting,
Hour and 10 minutes.
and we went for a walk
Hour and 11
on
minutes.
this wooded path behind his house, and the farther we walked, the more tense it got, to the point where
We were just watching TV and now I got the fucking hiccups.
Oh no, go drink water backwards.
Don't tell me to drink
But it works. Remember, you did it last time. You were like, "Oh my god."
Oh my god.
Dad, and he
Don't ask how you drink water backwards.
It's hard to explain.
goes, well,
It is hard to explain.
You have to put your lip on the opposite side of the glass, so you have to like bend over as you're drinking it. Yeah, as you're drinking it, you get lower and lower.
I bet if you just did a handstand up against the wall and someone fed you the cup,
That would work too.
that would work.
That would work.
my dad.
Because then it's really just using your muscles, right? Of your neck and your throat. Because you can still swallow while upside down and it'll go into your gut.
But yeah, you fill it right to the rim. You gotta fill the glass right to the rim. And then you just chug it until you can't bend over anymore. You can't finish the glass. You flip over.
You flip
Got so many raps on so little material. You know, they were like Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, boy. People go, oh, it's not hilarious. All setups, and I was just like, get me up there, put me on the mic, sign me up for some open altars. I